Hi, team. We are going to work on building a dashboard. The dashboard will look very similar to this at the end. And I am using an app called Eventgen that is made by Splunk. And what it does is that it creates sample events that are great for testing and also great for demos. So to get started, what you would do is go to search and start a new search. This is the data that is in the Eventgen app. You'd have to create an index called Eventgen events, and you have to enable the data in data inputs to get it to work. So the search that we are doing looks at the source type Microsoft message trace, which is similar to the actual message trace source type that you might have. And we're just counting the statuses so that we can see whether they were delivered, blocked, either because they were malware or spam, or if they failed. Then we just count those. And then I sorted the count so that the highest count would be at the top. For a visualization, we would go to the visualization tab. And it looks like column chart is the default. You can click that right there, and we are going to use a pie chart. Ta-da! It even has pretty colors already. So to save this to a dashboard, all you'd have to do after you've run the search and picked the visualization is go to save as. This would be a new dashboard for you. So you would choose new dashboard, give it a title, add a description if you want, give permissions. Usually you probably want to share an app if you want other people to also look at it. We're doing classic dashboards because Dashboard Studio is super, super fancy and can make absolutely beautiful dashboards, but we are keeping it simple. Then you'd give the panel title and then you'd save it. We already have this done. So I named the dashboard email analysis. This is the description that I added, and I named the panel email overview. For the next search, the next panel, we would do a time chart search. So you'd have the index again, your source type. We bend it with into 1 hour time slots, and we just use time chart count by status. And then this way it shows the different statuses again. And our pretend client wanted to see it as a time chart. Let's go to visualization. And when you use time chart, this line chart is one of the best ways to visualize it. And then because we counted by status, the status is what shows up over here. And you can see it. So again, now we do save as. Because the dashboard already exists, we do existing dashboard. Look, it's right here. You can also search by title. So we'd select it, give it the panel title, and because double check that our visualization type is line chart, then we'd save it and it would show up here. Then our last one is just email detail. So the search for that is what I used here. So we have our recipient address. I simplified the names a bit. So do values, simplify the names, and then renamed them. So it would present it just as a table, and we're just going to leave it like that. Again, do save as, existing dashboard, find our dashboard, give the panel title, and save to dashboard. To run a search, of course, you would use this icon right here. You can see it. The search actually runs really fast. You can also change time frames if you want. So now that it's been saved here, you can go to the dashboard and see it right here. I made it into dark by going into edit. You can choose dark theme and toggle on and off. You can also add some inputs if you wanted. In this case, we're not doing that, but you can do that. So you're able to change the panel names if you wanted to, update the searches. There's a lot you can do. And then if you did make any edits, you would just save it and it might reload if you went from light theme to dark theme.